how I got into acting, how you can get started, J80 FIT leader program. Something just clicked in my brain and I was like, I want to do this.
Just pull me a little closer, hold me, roll me like a coaster, and say you'll never let me go.
Hello! Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily. This is my channel. I'm kind of changing things up a bit. We're shifting gears, but still holding on to some of the old ones. But today's video, I'm going to be doing a new Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in a long time, so I figured beginning of 2022, what a good time to do an updated Q&A. We're going to be talking about all about acting, how I got into acting, all that sorts of things, how you can get started. We're going to be talking about the J80 FIT leader program. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things. And before we get into this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and babes for a notification shout out. Yeah. Yeah, let's get started with this video. As you can see, we are in Miss Carla. For those of you who are new here, this is my car. Her name is Miss Carla. We have Miss Carla chats whenever I'm making videos in my car. We talk about all sorts of things in Miss Carla, and like I said, today we're doing a Q&A. So it feels good to be back. I haven't made a video in Miss Carla or done a Miss Carla chat with you guys in so long. Like, it's been a really long time. But we're here now. We're gonna start off the Q&A by talking about all things acting related. So let me find a good question to get us started. I'm gonna be trying to get to most of these. Wow, I look so freaking pale in here. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Anyways, I'll pop up the question in the Instagram account right here. How did you get into acting? This is a really good question and it's a great one to start off the video with. I'll try to do this as quickly as possible, but basically I got into acting, it was April of 2021, at least that was when I took my first class, and honestly, acting has always been something that I've been so like fascinated by, and like I always like have been interested in it and wanted to do it, but for whatever reason it never came across my mind as something that I could actually do until COVID happened, until quarantine happened, until there was literally nothing to do but think about life. And it was after I started my YouTube channel and everything too, when I've already started getting into like social media and, you know, putting myself out there. And it's kind of a funny story. I was literally laying in my bed watching Riverdale, and I don't know what the scene was, but it was one of the first two seasons I know, which are my favorite seasons of Riverdale. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a scene with probably Camila Mendes and KJ Apa, and something just clicked in my brain and I was like, I want to do this. I want to act. I'm just gonna do it. Like, why not? Literally, why not? And yeah, it's crazy. It literally was like a light bulb flicked off in my brain and I was like, this is something that I think I could do. And then everything just kind of happened from there. I started talking to my parents about it. I started talking to my friends. Honestly, the whole earliest stages are kind of a blur to me because it was very stressful at the same time. Like, telling all these people that I love that I want to become an actress, because, you know, it's like so many people say like they want to do things like that and then they start and then nothing happens and they come home, and then that's just kind of become kind of like a stereotypical thing that happens to a lot of people who want to get into acting. But personally, I really see myself doing this for the rest of my life and sticking with it. I'm the type of person where if I say I want to do something like really badly and I'm passionate about it, I'm going to do everything I can to do it. And YouTube is a perfect example. Like, I kind of just hit the ground running with it, and the same thing kind of happened with acting. And then I took my first acting class in April. I did some online classes with New York Film Academy. I remember I did my very first monologue in one of those classes and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird, but I love it at the same time. And yeah, I've just been taking so many classes since then, doing so much research, watching so many videos from like people who are professionals in the industry and how they got started, tips on how to get started and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I got started. If you guys would be interested in watching a video where I really go into detail about that and like how you can get started, let me know. I would love to make a video like that, so just let me know. I'm probably gonna do it even if no one says anything. But yeah, so to sum it up really quickly, I basically started, I got a backstage, I got actors access, I started self-submitting to like short films, student films, all that sorts of stuff, auditioning, and you know, the first lots of auditions you do aren't gonna be that great, especially if you didn't train before them. For me, the beginning of that was kind of just like a trial run, and then the longer I did it, I was like, okay, I want to do this. I'm gonna put the money into getting really nice headshots, into really nice acting, really good acting classes, all that sorts of thing, and just really investing investing in it, and it's a long process, and I'm only like, it'll be a year in April, so like not that long into it. I have so much to learn still, and I've already learned so much. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got started. That kind of leads me into my next question of, have you been in anything or have any projects you're in right now? So that's a good question. I have kind of mentioned this before in some of my other YouTube videos, but I didn't really talk about it in that much detail. But I do have a short film that I have a role in. We were supposed to film January 7th, but then like COVID happened again, Omicron, you know, everybody got COVID again. But we do have a new shoot date. It's in March, so I'll be getting to shoot that in March, and then it's going to film festivals and stuff, and potentially making a feature film. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's a really amazing first opportunity. It'll be my first credit actually, so I'm super excited. And like I've done background work too, but you know, I wasn't speaking. It was kind of more for the experience of being on a set and kind of seeing how everything works and how everything with the crew happens, and you know, it's a great learning experience. That is also another thing that I did to get started, is I started looking at background work that I could do, and yeah. Next question, how did you know you wanted to do it? Also a really good question, and it's kind of hard to answer because I don't know, I kind of just have always known, and then like I said, like something literally just clicked in my brain. It was like God was like poking me on the shoulder, and he was like, Emily, you watch so much TV, you love it, why not just try it? Like he literally threw it in my lap and pushed me sprinting out the door. And honestly, that's what it feels like. And I am a Christian, I'm a strong Christian, and I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and you begin every journey for a reason, whether it's successful or not. Although I do have a really strong feeling that this is something that's gonna stick for me, and God is there with me every step of the way. Like, I really believe that if I couldn't do this, he wouldn't be handing it to me as something to try, you know? I don't mean like literally handing like a successful career to me, just like the opportunity or the motivation to get started is what I mean. Yeah, honestly, ever since I started acting, I feel like my faith has gotten a lot stronger, and I've been really trusting that God is leading me down the right path. And obviously I'm gonna make mistakes along the way, but it's all for a purpose, and I think really amazing things are gonna happen from it. So yeah, I'm just really excited for the future to see what's to come. Yeah, basically I've just kind of always known that I've always loved watching TV and movies, and just like feeling something from what the characters are feeling, and I just want to be able to do that for other people who are watching, because you know, there's so many shows out there now that talk about like a lot of like actual real situations that young people go through, and I think they're really inspiring, and I would love to be part of something like that that like starts people talking about important things and maybe helps people get through something really difficult. But yeah, so that's also kind of why I wanted to get into it as well. But honestly, I've just always been so intrigued by it and film and everything, and you know, I just kind of needed that push. Like, you can actually do this, Emily. Like, you can try to do this. You don't just have to sit back and watch everybody else follow their dreams. Like, you have dreams too, you can follow them too. And you know, you guys, I want you all to know that too. Like, don't just sit back and watch other people chase their dreams, because you have dreams too. I know everybody has dreams, whether they're big or small, they're there, and everybody deserves a chance to achieve them, or at least try as hard as you can without fear or regret. And you know, it's really hard to do that and not be scared, but you know, I think fear is a good thing, because it kind of shows that you are really motivated about something if you're willing to do it despite your fears. And I think that alone is so inspiring, and something I want to be able to inspire other people with too, because like, if I told you I wasn't scared when I wanted to get started, or still now, I would be lying. Like, it's so scary, especially having dreams this big that are so hard to achieve. But if you want to do it, then literally why not? Life is short. There's no reason to sit back and just watch other people do amazing things when you can be doing it too. So yeah, that's my little motivational speech of this video. I wasn't planning on doing that, but it kind of just happened. Anyways, next question. Okay, here's another great question. What acting roles have you always wanted to play? This is a really great question. So I don't really have like a specific type of person that I would want to play, more of like a show theme or like a movie. And I think I would want to be in something kind of like the type of shows I was talking about before, that have like deeper meanings and things that people can really like relate to. So I would say definitely like something that's realistic, not so much like sci-fi or anything like that, or supernatural. I don't think I would personally want to be in anything like that. I'm definitely open to it, but it's not like my top goal, if that makes sense. I would say anything, any type of show that is like a drama, it has young people like making mistakes, learning from them, and just really real and honest. I think that's the type of show I would want to be a part of. But specifically for a character, I would say just anyone who seems simple on the outside, but you can see in their eyes that like there's a lot going on. You just get to know them more and more throughout the show and really figure out who they are and how complex they are, and you slowly get to see how their past shapes who they are now at this point in the show. And that's a really broad answer, but honestly that's the type of person I want to play. I wouldn't want to be someone who's just like the same throughout the entire show or movie and nothing changes. Like I want to have a really complex character with a lot going on. Just someone that people can really relate to, you know? And someone who's honest. Yeah, honestly, just anything like that. Like, yeah. That's kind of a broad answer, but yeah. Also, I feel like I would love to play someone in a horror movie. It's kind of random for me, but I do like horror movies, and I feel like it would just be so fun to be like either like the person who like saves everybody, or even like the dumb blonde who gets killed, because I feel like it could still be really fun, you know? But obviously playing the dumb blonde is not like gonna be my top choice. I think it would just be a fun experience sometime, and I'm sure it'll come across at some point because look at me. But yeah, I would just really say anything like that. What are some of your goals for the new year? Another great question. I have a lot of goals actually. I started writing them down before the new year, and in regards to acting, some of my main goals are to get representation, to potentially book a co-star or two. Yeah, I would just say I want to start like growing my resume, start getting some more credits, whether it's like short films, feature films, potentially my first network TV role, like a co-star or something like that, but that kind of depends on when I move to LA. But that's also another goal for this year, is getting out to LA, whether it's in the summer or in the fall, hopefully in the summer, but you know, we'll see. Lots of things depending on getting an answer for that. But yeah, I just really want to keep growing, keep taking more classes, getting more credits. Other goals I would say are just to really just focus on myself more, whether it's like my health, like exercising more, being more like aware of what I'm eating, and like also like products that I'm using on my hair and my face. Yeah, honestly, I just want to grow as a person. Like, as cheesy as that is to say, I just want to learn more about myself, figure out more about what I want to do, not even just with acting, but like with my entire life. Yeah. I feel like there are more that I wrote down in my journal, and I don't remember what they were, so we're gonna continue on because this video is already getting kind of long and I have so many questions still. Okay, what inspired you to want to be an influencer? This is a good question. Here it is. Okay, so long story short, I started my YouTube channel beginning of 2020, and it was after my stepdad passed away, and I didn't watch YouTube before that at all, but I was kind of just, I stayed home from school for like 2 weeks and I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and that's how I discovered Josh and Katie's YouTube channel, and I started watching that like all the time. And then like the longer I watched it, and then COVID happened and school was online and I had more free time, and I was like, why not just start my own channel? Like, I feel like I would have a really fun time with this. Like, they look like they're having so much fun, and it's a good way to express myself. And you know, it was a really great gateway between not doing anything socially, like social media wise, to now wanting to do acting. Like, I feel like this was a nice pathway to that, because obviously I'm uncomfortable in front of cameras. Not that this is anything similar to being in front of a film camera, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's given me a lot of confidence and being comfortable with expressing myself, and I think that also is a part of what inspired me to become an actor. It's just the confidence that I've gotten from doing YouTube stuff and just talking to whoever is possibly seeing this video who I don't even know. But yeah, and also the longer I did it, like, and I made more videos that were more geared towards like younger girls who are in like middle school, even elementary school and high school, and talking about advice about high school and navigating it, and seeing how those videos genuinely helped them. Like, seeing stuff like that also inspired me to keep posting videos, because I love seeing how like my videos affect other people and how they help other people. So yeah. And just making fun videos to lighten up people's day and possibly educate people about different things, like starting a YouTube channel or acting or skincare that I do and all that sorts of stuff. Yeah, and honestly, at the end of the day, it's mainly because it's so much fun and I get to meet so many people. And yeah. Any advice for anyone thinking of starting a YouTube channel but too scared to? This is also a good question. Honestly, I would say literally just do it. I was scared to do it, but like, I was literally scared to tell like my parents and my sisters. I was like, oh, I'm starting a YouTube channel, you should go watch it. And they'd be like, okay, whatever. But like, they were actually like really nice about it and super supportive. And once you just do it, like, it's so much easier, and it's hard to get that first push to do it, but that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm telling you to literally just do it. go make your channel right now. Even if that's all you do, start your channel, put your name on it, make a banner and your profile picture, and that's a start. So literally just do something and you'll start to slowly gain more confidence with it. And yeah, honestly, just start slow if you're really nervous about it. But I think that would be the best advice I can give, is literally just do it. I know that's not super helpful, but in the long run, after you do it, I think you'll see that it was helpful. You just kind of need that push. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and honestly, don't be worried about what people say, because who cares? Like, literally, people are gonna say something about anything you do, even if it's petting a puppy. Like, what could you say about petting a puppy? But someone will find something negative to say about it. So you just can't let that stop you. You just have to literally ignore people who are saying negative things about you and just do it for you, because at the end of the day, that's why we make choices, is for ourselves to grow and to pursue our interests, and you're doing it for you. So as long as you're reminding yourself of that, there's nothing to stop you. Live your life, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's the best advice that I could give anybody about that. I hope that was helpful and not just like kind of harsh. But okay, so now we're kind of getting into JD Fit leader questions. So we're gonna end the video with those, and I'll answer a couple of those. So the first question: what advice can you give someone who's wanting to be a JD Fit leader, I'm assuming is the next word in that, one day? I would say just really focus on your social medias, continue promoting the products like all the time if you want to get noticed. Like, even if you think you're doing it an annoying amount, just keep doing it, because that's how you get noticed, honestly, and that's how you grow on any social media, is by constantly promoting. Obviously, that's not the only way you grow, it's just a part of it, but it's a big part of it. And just be confident with what you're doing, and honestly, as long as you're confident and constantly uploading and promoting, it can happen for you. So just stay motivated, stay inspired, don't let other people becoming leaders and you're not, like, turn you away from it. Just keep working hard, because honestly, hard work is the main thing that they're looking for, and people who are inspiring other people to chase their goals with fitness or literally anything. So yeah, I think being consistent is the biggest piece of advice I can give you if you're looking to become a leader yourself. Just be consistent and keep working hard, because it'll happen. Your Fave Jd Fit outfit. My favorite outfit is the snatch sports bra with the washed dye pants. Like, I have the red set and it is so cute, so comfy. I'll put a picture of it here. Da, 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 da. Right there. Like, I freaking love this set. It's so comfy, it's so cute, and it's so unique from like any other company's clothing that I've seen before, honestly. So I would say that's my favorite. And I'm also wearing their new sweatpants right now, if you can see. Yes, the joggers featuring my Crocs. Yes, so comfy, especially if you live in the cold like I do. Like, it's literally freezing where I am right now. My feet are so cold, but I would say that's my favorite outfit. Let's see. Let's do one more question. How did you get into JD Fit / what made you want to apply to become a leader? So honestly, I would say, similar to my question about what made me want to become an influencer, the answer is kind of the same. But also, I wanted to become a JD Fit leader specifically because I love fitness. Even though I've been kind of slacking with that recently, I still love fitness. I love wearing fitness clothing, and I already had a little bit of a following like on Instagram and YouTube right here. So I thought that it would be something that I could potentially do. And you know, I love photo shoots. I love taking pictures in clothes and putting it on Instagram. So like, why not, honestly? It's also a great way to earn some extra money, because you all know, obviously, you get a commission of your sales. And why not do it with like a brand that inspired me to start my whole YouTube channel in general and want to become an influencer? So I just thought it would be really cool to be able to be a part of that company who inspired me to start everything that I'm doing. Yeah, so honestly, that's why I got into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see any more videos about starting a career as an actor, because I would love to talk about that and specifically how I got started and how I can help you guys get started. So let me know, and I hope this video was helpful or just interesting. You learned some things about me, about my life, and I hope it was fun. And yeah, I promise I'm gonna keep uploading more than I have in the past couple months, hopefully once a week at least. I know it's not as much as I used to, but we're getting there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at emilyhughes._. I actually just posted some photos of a JD Fit photo shoot that I did with myself. Yeah, so I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, guys. Bye, friends.
Just